The Sanpete County Jail is dealing with its first COVID outbreak since the pandemic began. Of the 110 inmates, nearly a fourth have tested positive for the virus.
News Specialist Ashley Moser joins us from the newsroom right now with how they're handling it tonight. Ashley?
In all, 24 inmates have COVID. Those cases were identified last week, and it's something they're monitoring very closely, relying on their protocols for preventing a further spread. Now, we spoke to the wife of one of the infected inmates who says she's understandably worried about his case worsening.
I kind of thought he was safe where he was, but I guess COVID hits everyone eventually.
Rachel Larson says last Tuesday she got the call that her husband contracted COVID-19, presumably from a fellow inmate.
He told me they came and tested everyone in his section and made that the quarantine section. So they moved other inmates into that area. But he did tell me there's so many sick people right now that it's probably just going to be in the whole jail soon.
The Sanpete County attorney says that's something jail staff is actively working to prevent.
They've isolated where appropriate. They've tended to the medical needs of those that were positive and impacted. They've also been very careful to ensure that nobody else is infected.
Right now, the infected inmates are receiving pain relief medication as needed and were just today given Tylenol prescriptions. A couple of inmates are even recovering at home.
2 of those individuals were released because they were not a threat to the community or a danger to run.
The sheriff's office is working very closely with the health department and medical staff on site to make sure the spread doesn't get worse. Rachel says her husband has mild symptoms for now and hopes the care he's receiving will keep it that way.
That there's really literally nothing you can do but just hope that they're okay.
Rachel says she is hopeful that the prescription they've given the inmates will work, but will continue to keep in touch with her husband. Ashley Moser, KSL 5 News.